It's Monday, the 18th of July, 2016. Good morning to you, boys and girls. Welcome along to today's United Kingdom talk. I wasn't here yesterday. I was very, very busy in the garden and doing stuff like that yesterday. But do not worry if it was your birthday yesterday and you feel a little bit left out, then do not worry. Your birthdays will be coming up towards the end of today's little program. All right, boys and girls, going to be very, very hot today, apparently. The next 3 days, we are in for a heat wave. We're going for a heat wave. Maybe I should try and sing that at the karaoke tonight. What do you reckon, eh? Karaoke tonight, it's Monday night, so we're doing karaoke tonight with cheap drinks at Central Station Bar in Wharfdale Road, King's Cross. Pop along there, wear something nice and cool, you know, a little white singlet or a black vest. Black vests are very, very popular up north, apparently. So if you're up north somewhere, pop down in your black vest or down south in your white vest and join us for karaoke tonight at Central Station. Indeed, every Monday, Wharfdown Road, King's Cross, 8 till 11:30 p.m. with cheap drinks. You will need cheap drinks in there tonight. And the reason I'm up early today is because I think I got overheated in bed this morning. Last night I got in from work a bit quiet. I must say, a bit quiet at the karaoke last night. Although all had a good night. We had a good night last night, but it was a bit quiet. I will not lie to you, boys and girls. Usually, Sunday night, very busy. Last night, a bit quiet. But we had a good night, and Adam the Plumber turned up, which was quite nice. He hasn't been for a while, and he sung 2 songs. Nope, can't remember what they were, so they weren't very memorable, but they were very well sung, Adam. You know that, dear. You know that. I'm very aware now that more and more people are now coming to sing their songs, and they set up their either Periscope or Facebook, not Facebook 1. It's only me that's on Facebook 1 colour. I'm the only one on Facebook 1. No, Facebook 57 and Facebook 93 generally. I think Adam's on Facebook 116, something like that. You have to work your way up, you see. You've got to work your way up, Adam. He's on Facebook 163, and everyone now, almost everyone, seems to get it up on their phone, and they start it off, and then they sing live to their millions of fans all over the world. I saw the millions of fans watching your thing. I really did, Adam. So that's quite nice, isn't it? Everyone broadcasting their talent from my video. I love it. I love it. All this technology. I just wish. I think I wish that I had something like this when I was younger, doing pirate radio. We could have had a lot of fun with videos and things like that. So Adam turned up. We had a new singer, JP, who was really good. Never met him before. He just walked in off the street a bit late, but he was there as well. I thought I was going to sneeze him, but it's not going to happen. I think I'm going to blow my nose instead. There we are. Just a little bit blow nose. What I was doing recently is pushing my button here. Look, when I push this button here, and it cuts all the sound off. But someone told me they miss the nose blowing on this program. Isn't that strange what some people are into? You know, I mean, I could be on a dating app at some point this week, and I'll read someone's messages into nose blowing. Strange, isn't it? Strange what you wouldn't believe some of the messages I've had over the years. So that's that. Vince as well came in last night. Now, Vince is a lovely, lovely chap, and he comes every single Sunday without fail. He is going to Florida soon. He's going on a little holiday to Florida. Right, when do you think he's going? August! He will melt! August on holiday in Florida. And he's never been to the States. And I said to him, I hope you're ready for some very hot weather. It is stifling out there. July and August, June, July, August, you don't really want to be in Florida. And then he says, I'm in New York before that. Even worse. Even worse. Because I'm telling you, when you walk through New York City, those buildings really, it's like in an oven. I remember being on holiday in New York in a July. And my God, it was so hot. On the other side of the coin, you go in January and New York is absolutely freezing. The wind channels this cold air that comes rushing through. My ears felt like they were going to drop off. Last time I was in New York was for the Barry Manilow concert a couple of years ago. And that's when I first met the lovely Angela Washington and Angela Warren. Lots of friends. Lots of friends at Barry Manilow concert in there. Oh, hang on. No, was it New York? No, incorrect. No, I met them first in when Barry was doing Orlando. That was right. That was right. That was it. So I hope he's ready for some very loose-fitting clothes while he's there. Yes. Talking of holidays, my mate Ron is off on holiday tomorrow. Any ideas where he's going to go? Go and have a stab in the dark. Where would you want to go on holiday to at the moment? Any idea? Turkey. Oh, yes, he's off to Turkey on holiday. God, so there's no way I'd still be going to Turkey. I just wouldn't do it. But you can't tell him, oh, no, well, if they say it's safe, we're going. Okay, fine, go. Go. I'm not letting them win. Okay, put yourself at risk. There's no way. Why don't he go on a little caravan holiday, dear, like I do now? No mucking about at airports or anything like that. It's okay. You don't get the duty frees, but he don't drink either, same as me. We don't drink or smoke, me or him. That's it. His boyfriend does. Oh, he likes a good old drink. He'll be knocking back the old lagers, dear, in the airport and that. Actually, don't he? He likes champagne. Champagne. He likes champagne, so he'd be getting that some of that on the plane, I suppose. You know, but Turkey, would you go to Turkey now? Come on, be honest with me. Would you go to Turkey at the moment? I wonder if there's any news this morning. Hang on, let's have a look. Turkey news. Turkey news. Probably bring up something about Bernard Matthews, wouldn't it? Oh, wasn't he ugly? Bernard Matthews. He used to come on just before Christmas. Great big fat thing he was. You know, and you knew he was single-handedly. He will be brought up in heaven, single-handedly murdering millions and millions of turkeys. He probably ate half of them himself, by the look of him, dear. Bernard Matthews. Anyway, let's have a look. Turkey news. Just a moment, please. Turkey. Oh, just a minute. BBC News. I don't know. Turkey coup arrests hits 6,000 people they've arrested as part of this military coup, and it's still going on there. Of course, you know the bosses at Turkey, those in charge of the travel and all that. Oh no, it's okay now. You know, come back over now. No, thank you, dear. I'll stick to my caravan on the Isle of Wight or somewhere like that. No, I wouldn't be going to Turkey, so good luck to him. Hope he comes back all right. Who am I going to have to moan at if he don't come back? Dear me. Just imagine, I wouldn't go there. He wouldn't listen. He won't listen to me. Waste of time talking to him. Won't listen to me. Thank you very much to Rosemary. We did a little late night live broadcast from my bed last night. You quite like those, didn't you? Now I do. I do think sometimes. What shall I do when I? Oh no! I go to bed. I go to sleep now, and one eye closes and the other one follows very quickly, and I disappear into my slumber of sleep. Although it was interrupted last night for some reason. I woke up as usual to go wee. Now, as you get older, any young people watching in at the moment, you have got this to look forward to. As you get older, you do wake up once for a wee, and as you get a bit older, twice for a wee, and then 3 times. Any more than 3 times, and you need to go and see the doctor about a diabetic test. Okay? I'm at about 2 at the moment. I'm about 2. 1 or 2 usually. I rarely sleep the whole night without getting up to go to the wee. And you must get up. If you want to go, because you don't want to make nasty stains on the bed. It's not very pleasant, dear. And you never get rid of that smell. So get up and go wee. Any more than 3, get to the doctor, quick diabetic test. I'm at 2 at the moment, so that's okay. So I woke up, go wee, and I did have the air conditioning unit on in my bedroom last night. And I was talking about my air. Oh, you want to see a picture of it, don't you? Here it is. There it is. My trusty B&Q air conditioner. Very easy to use. You just flick that switch in the middle there, and it whirs into action and cools the room down quite substantially, actually. And cost me about £150–160 around about 10, 12 years ago. Very, very advised to get one of those if you can afford one. You can, of course, buy those still, although they're a bit more expensive. As I say, I think I paid about 150, 160 quid for that one. That was a number of years ago, as I said. But I'm looking at the B&Q website now. They've only got one there, and it says that's £287. And let's have a look. It doesn't look as big as my one, although that's a similar one to my own. You know, like the wheel around type. But it might be as good. I don't know, because it just shapes and things. They design them differently. Now, I've found also on Google other ones, and there's lots of different ones. The cheapest one I can find is £216. That's from Appliances Direct. Now, that says it's got a heat pump. I don't know what that is. So, I mean, there's plenty of them on the internet. I bet Amazon do them. Hang on. Let's have a look at Amazon. Amazon. How foolish of me not to check Amazon. Just a minute. Con. Now, I'm putting too many O's in there. Just a minute. Air conditioning. There we are. Air conditioning portable. 291, 299, 290. So you're looking at about 300 quid, I think. You want about 300 quid for a reasonable air conditioner. Now, do not buy an air cooler. We had one of those. Actually, we had 4 of those in a pub once. And with these, I think you have to put water or ice or something like that in the top. They are bloody useless. Complete and utter waste of money. Do not buy an air cooler. You can get them for about 50 quid. But they don't cool the air down. Or at least we found. I don't think we were doing it. We must have been doing it right. Do not buy an air cooler. You want a portable air conditioner. Put it in your bedroom, and it's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I did mine properly. I first of all, I cut a hole in the wall on the side of my house. Right. I then had to get a builder in to fix the hole that was now too big. And he's like, how did you cut this in here? I said, well, I got drills. I made a circle, drilled, and then banged away with a chisel. He said, no, you don't do it like that, mate. Apparently there's a thing that you can get to attach to a drill, which is like that. And it cuts through the wall somehow. It's not for me to do these DIY. I could do a lot of damage, I think, on DIY things. You shouldn't do it yourself, really, should you? So I had that done, and so that hot air goes straight out of that hole. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can get the tube and just chuck it out the window. And apparently that does all right. But you're supposed to block up the window, and they give you bits of foam and that to put around the window. Oh, I can't be mucking around with that. Do it properly and get a hole cut in the wall, all right? So that's my air conditioning unit that I promised to show you today. So now you've seen it. Go out and buy one. 300 quid is a bit steep, but it's worth it, especially if, like me, that you sleep in the afternoon. And you open the door, you put it on about half hour before you go into bed, and you open the door and it's lovely and cool. Oh, I love it, dear. Nice, cool air conditioning. Thank you very much to Rosemary, also, who left a little message on the wall of the live show yesterday, because I had an itchy hand, and it was my left hand. And I didn't know what that meant. Apparently, it means money is coming. How exciting is that? People are about probably just a rent in some rent coming in from somewhere. That's probably what it is. Itchy left hand means rent coming in or something coming in. Itchy right hand. My hand is never itchy on the right. Money is leaving. No, nothing's leaving. It's all coming in, dear. It's pouring into my account as we speak. I wish it was anyway. So thank you very much. Johnny, and I cannot remember his surname for the life of me. Johnny, who comes to the karaoke on Tuesday night, was saying the other day I should do radio again. Like, music radio. And there is one of the reasons I've never really tried properly to get into radio. That's the truth. I never have. I think I've half-heartedly sent in a demo tape a couple of times, only to not be replied to. They get hundreds of these tapes. I've heard some of the tapes. When I did an overnight show years ago at Liberty Radio, it's not on air anymore, which was actually part of the Harrods Group. Anyway, it was a medium wave AM station that covered the whole of London, and I did overnight there. And the way I got that job it was right place at the right time. A friend of mine, Danny Cowan, who worked as well as at Liberty Radio, he also worked for the BBC. They had a machine there that used to play out the music overnight, and it kept breaking down. So they wanted quickly some people to go and do overnight, and he rung me up. He knew I was into, like, I did internet radio and all that sort of thing, and that's how I got the job. And I enjoyed it very much. I was doing 2 till 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, it was a bit of a... used to get quite tired while I was doing that one. But it was nice, you know, and I enjoyed doing it. As it was overnight, they tend to leave you alone. You know, they're not really bothered about anything that goes... As long as you don't start swearing your head off or inciting violence or racism or anything like that, you know, they kind of leave you alone. So that worked quite well for me. The only thing is, like, radio now, you know, they want to tell you basically what to say, and then they don't want you to say much. It's all about the music, apparently. It's not about the personality. Now, when I was a child, it was all about the personality. You know, for me, listening to the person hosting the show, for example, Tony Blackburn, Dave Lee Travis, Ed Stewart, people like that, it was all about the personality as well. Now you listen to them, I mean, it could be the same person, you know, putting on different accents all over the country. They go to one of these radio schools or academies, and they basically tell them what to say. Yeah, coming up next and all this. I've said this so many times before, and I don't really have any interest in that. I want to be left alone to say whatever. You know how I do these little chat shows. They're fairly light-hearted. We don't really touch on anything serious very often. Now and again I do. You know, if something's really got me goat, then I'll have a little bit of a chat about that. But generally it's fairly light-hearted. And that's how I would want to do it. You know, be left alone to do it. And quite frankly, I think if I was booked to do a music show, there wouldn't be much time for music. You know, we might get in maybe half a song per hour or something like that before I finish saying what I've got to say. But actually, given the choice, if someone came up to me and says, we'd like you to do a radio show, I'd like to do a little bit of chat, a little bit of music, and some phone calls and some news. That's how I'd do it. I have done it before. On a number of little internet stations, actually, CMP radio, offshore music radio, and what was the other one? I think it was Swift radio. I've done 3 internet stations where I've done the show like that, and they leave you alone. You know, there's your show, get on with it. None of this, you know, talking for 10 seconds when a red light comes on. So that's why, Johnny, you know, I don't think I'd fit in really, and. You know, the other thing has to be said, if I really wanted to do it, perhaps I would have pushed myself a bit further, if I really, really wanted to do it. But sitting there, just reading out requests and playing songs, that must be quite boring, I would think, doing that. Do you know, I'm getting hot again. I've got my air conditioning on. I turned it off then, because I've got nothing on my feet at the moment. my big toe is absolutely freezing cold. And I don't put my slippers back on, and that's it. So that's why. Got up this morning. I have to say, I was aching all over this morning. I don't know if it's the mattress. I've changed the mattress on my bed. Jack, who is one of our little karaoke stars, was saying just swap the mattress over. If you were watching Saturday's show, I was trying to decide what to do about my bed, because my bed is about 18 years old, something like that. And I thought it might be time to change the bed. But in my spare room, I've got 3 bedrooms here. In my spare room, 2 doors down, I've got a brand new, I'd say it's a brand new bed. The bed's about 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. But it's hardly ever been used. I don't suppose someone has slept in there more than 15 times in 5 years. So the mattress is fine there. So I've swapped them over now. The new mattress is much, much, much lighter than the old one, and I must say I'm dragging this old thing along the floor, you know. But I've swapped it over now on Jack's advice. Thank you very much, Jack. Mattress has been swapped over, and it's I would say it's a harder mattress. It's memory foam on there, But I hope it is that. I hope I am managing. I wonder if it's that what's keeping me awake because I'm not used to that new mattress. Anyway, I'll try it for a couple of weeks and see how I'll get on with that one. And if not, I'll go and order a new mattress. But yes, Jack says change the mattress. Don't buy a whole new bed. If the base is all right, apparently you don't need to buy that. I always thought you had to if your bed was uncomfortable, you had to change the whole thing. But I checked the bottom, and it's not like, you know, there's no dents or anything like that, like there is in my face, potholes in my face. There's none of those in the bed. So thank you, Jack. Hello to Tommy Flynn. I was asking what MSF means because someone put a little message on my wall the other day about MSS. MSF apparently translate to Medicines Sans Frontières, which is French, humanitarian charity sending doctors to aid the needy worldwide. They treated the Ebola victims as well. So thank you very much for that, Tommy. Always a mind of information, dear. That's what we need, information. It's birthday time. How long have we done? Oh, yes, the time. I think time. It's birthday time, boys and girls. First of all, can I just do yesterday's birthdays? We had some birthdays from yesterday that we didn't do. Billy Watkins. Happy birthday, Billy, of City of Quebec fame. I worked with Billy for a while at City of Quebec. All-round nice guy. And sings karaoke songs as well. So happy birthday. 55 yesterday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Chantal. Hang on, is that my Chantal? Let me see which Chantal it is. Oh, no, this is a different Chantal. Sorry, Chantal. I thought you was the Chantal. Oh, I've lost my birthdays now. Where are they gone? Just a minute. It's all collapsed. No, it's not. I thought it was the Chantal that I work with. No. Happy birthday to Chantal Dutchine. It's her birthday yesterday. Kelly Barron, 35, dear. You only look 25. Ah, little Kelly Barron. Happy birthday, my darling. She's up to north. And Marie Harris is 51 yesterday as well. Marie used to come to a bar where I used to work at. We had a little bit of a laugh there. And is a keen gardener. She gave me gardening tips about my potatoes years ago, didn't you, Marie? Happy birthday to you, my darling. They're yesterday's birthdays and today's birthdays, just rapidly bringing me up on my very, very fast computer. Valarie Lancy is 50 today. Happy birthday, Val. You don't mind me calling you Val. We're all friends here, dear Val. Happy birthday to Chris Moore. Looking very... You've had some professional photos done, haven't you, Chris, dear? I can't believe you've got a friend to take those photos in your various different poses. Very, very nice indeed, Chris, who does social media marketing. Any idea? No, me neither. Oh, were you a presenter at BBC Wales? I used to like the old 1970s BBC music. Do you remember that? Oh, I've got a bit of that here. Just a moment, please. Let me see if you remember this, Chris. Just a second. What's that going to be under? That one, I reckon. Yeah. BBC. Come on, where are you? Wales. BBC. There it is. Do you remember this, Chris? That's the old BBC Wales music. They used to play that in London when I was at school. And they would say, and now the next programme is on certain transmitters only and is in Welsh. Yes, Chris. Maybe you're not old enough to remember that. I do not know. Anyway, happy birthday to you, Chris. Where's those birthdays gone again? They keep flashing around. Happy birthday today to Margaret Dyer. Doesn't say your age. You're hiding your age. A lot of people hiding their ages on Facebook. I noticed that. Nicholas Odessus. Happy birthday to you, sir, Nicholas. And happy birthday today to Paul Rogers. Lots of birthdays today. Let us sing. Oh, hang on. Wrong one, dear. Wrong one. Got the wrong one there. I'm playing the BBC Wales music. Here it comes. Here it comes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, lovely people. Happy birthday to you. There we are, gang. Happy birthday, everyone, this morning. I must dash out because while I've been sitting here talking to you, I've remembered I haven't put my bins out yet. Although it's a bit early. Bin Man don't usually come here till about 11 o'clock. Look at the time, 20 past 9, and we're all finished and recorded. Today's worldwide global radio show is about to be uploaded to the millions of people all over the world who are standing by, waiting to hear what I've got to say today. So I shall upload as rapidly as possible. Have a lovely Monday, and don't forget, being a Monday, it's karaoke tonight at Central Station in Wharfdale Road, King's Cross. Come and see the wonderful celebrities and characters we have for you tonight. The great Roy, who I hope will be doing his classical favourite, If I Were a Rich Man, la 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 la, and the lovely Mary from Ireland. Will she be singing? Will she be singing another song about her pussy? I do hope so. How Mary will be here. Hail Mary. What? That's it? We're going to call her How. It's no longer going to be Mary from Ireland. It's going to be How Mary. That's who it's going to be. Ray Reynolds will be there with Johnny Key playing their ukuleles. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ray. Did you not bring your instrument last time? I think you came naked, almost naked. Oh, that is a sight, wouldn't it be? Without your instrument. I wonder if we will have Alex Burrows, Britain's most famous bus driver. Yes, all these people hopefully will be with you tonight. Of course, the little Jack will be there singing as well, and his secret fans will be watching and peering at him through a computer screen somewhere. Yes, that's tonight, boys and girls. Have a lovely Monday. It's going to be hot. Oh, I'm sweating already. Goodbye.